In a continued effort to recognize Arlington as a learning town, one that both reflects on itself and innovates for the future, ACMi member Michael Armanious brought together leaders, including the heads of the Arlington Housing Authority and ArlingtonEATS, to find out how Drake Village's mini mart came to be.
Let me start by just taking you back, Andy, please, to Town Day 2025 and to the germination of this idea. Tell us what happened.
Yes, we all really love Town Day, and this particular one will stick in my memory for a long time. So Jack and I happened to both be at Town Day. We were just catching up, and we were talking about what's going on in our organizations, what our needs are, and I mentioned to him that ArlingtonEATS has grown so much in the last 3 or 4 years that we really needed more storage for food. So he said, let me think about that and see if there's something in our properties that we could help you with. And so a few weeks later, he emails me and says, well, we have this space at Drake Village. Perhaps you could use that as food storage. And then our staffs connected, we were talking about it, and we realized that we could store food here, but what if we give out food here? So that's really how this whole concept started, realizing that where ArlingtonEATS is in East Arlington, Drake Village is the furthest away of any of the Arlington Housing Authority properties from ArlingtonEATS, and it's also one of the largest. So there's a large population here where having access to food regularly, just doorsteps away, would be really helpful. So that's how this whole concept started. And basically from September, we opened at the end of April. So it really got going really quickly, which has been amazing.
Yeah, and which was a great idea, obviously, in and of itself, but took on a whole other dimension when the next serendipitous meeting happened, and that between you and Kelsiana. So just carry forward with the narrative, please, Andy.
Sure. So again, probably about the same time, it was last fall, Kelsiana and I are part of Project Bread's Making Hunger History Coalition. And so we happened to be on our Zoom call together, and we just happened to get put into a breakout session together. And so Kelsiana was telling me about the work she does at Tufts. I was saying, she's actually worked with food pantries. Is there a way to bring her expertise and experience into ArlingtonEATS? So I sent her a little chat in the middle of the breakout group saying, can we exchange information and meet later? And so we had a conversation, and one of the values at ArlingtonEATS is really to provide access to food, but nutritious foods. But we've never been able to quantify that. We think we do a great job of providing fresh produce, very culturally appropriate foods, as well as diet-specific foods, but to have maybe more information on that would be really helpful. And so that started the conversation with Kelsiana, and she came and looked at our market on Broadway, and she said, well, you guys are already doing a great job. Is there something else we can do? And we're like, we have this new program starting. And so it's gone from there. And again, we have this wonderful nutrition component to the mini market here at Drake.
Drake Village's mini mart is available only to Drake Village residents on Thursdays between 2 and 5 p.m. and Fridays between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m.